Hello everybody and welcome to Isekai Quartet 2 episode 8. An episode that was pretty darn good, but more importantly, the thing I liked more about this episode, they may have stealthily introduced 2 new series into Isekai Quartet. Just no fanfare, just cameos. If you didn't spot them, I don't blame you, because I was like, is that, wait, hang on, I was like, what? Like, yeah, so it was, well, I've got pictures, so I'll show them when they come up when we get through the episode. Anyway, this episode itself, that's the thing I've taken away most from this. The episode itself was pretty good. It focused on part-time jobs. The payoff was a bit Don't remember her eating that much in regular old Tanya, but it's fine. She's got a nice smile though, so that's good. Anywho, let's jump into the episode, see what went down and everything. Let's do this. So class ends for the day. Visha zoinks out of the door very, very quickly, immediately, and everyone's like, you know what, that's a bit weird. Subaru and Kazuma, who are now just the dynamic duo at this point, they both ask Tanya if she's lonely, poke fun at Biko a bit for being a little girl, but not being a little girl. And then after that, Team ReZero heads out to go get some, not donuts, they were going to the butcher's. And then Captain Vice and Kazuma are like, man, Subaru sure is popular. And then Kazuma leaves with his crew, and then Captain Vice is like, man, Kazuma sure is popular. And it's like, you feel for the man, but it was a funny joke. It was a funny joke. And Tanya was all like, since Valentine's Day, you've had it rough, my dude. Like, it's weird to think that Subaru and Kazuma are now living like regular, like fulfilling school lives as like popular kids. When, you know, they were shut-ins. So it's kind of a weird. Obviously that's meant to be the joke. It's like, oh look, now they're all doing whatever, and they were shut-ins. Anyway, Team ReZero then spots Visha working at the place they've gone to, the butcher's shop, which brings us to our first cameo new series in the world. So the person buying food, this one I'm more locked on than the other one. The person buying food, I'm about 95% sure, is Rista from Cautious Hero. Throw pictures up. There you go. Pictures thrown up. She's got the hair, the dress, the bands. It definitely looks like her. In fact, in my mind, it's practically guaranteed that it's her. Is she in class 3 with Union? Maybe. Or are they not at the school? Are they a rival school? But yeah, that's crazy to me. Like I saw, I was like, hang on. It was like a moment where it was a legit pause the episode moment. I was like, they didn't do that with Shield Hero, did they? Like earlier episodes, there wasn't any cameos in even season 2 as well. That's what I meant. There weren't no Shield Hero in season 1, and then there wasn't any like I should probably speak proper English. There wasn't any like, as far as I remember, there hasn't been any in the previous episodes. But now I'm really tempted to go back and look because I feel like I might have missed some, but no, I'm pretty sure they're not. Anyway, after this Rista spotting, I guess. More importantly, they spotted Visha for the episode's plot anyway. They spotted Visha at the spot. So then Subaru tells Tanya, Ainz saw her as well at a different job, and then Kazuma also saw her at a different job. So, what's going on? Has Visha been cloned about 17 times? Maybe. That's not the most likely explanation though, is it? They have a class meeting about it, and everyone's seen her at different jobs as the result of the meeting. She shows up, and then after class they ask her about her, and she's like, well, I'm just trying to save money because in the cafeteria there's a 3,000 yen special snack and I want to buy it. So then the rest of them decide, you know what, we're going to get in on that. So they decide to get part-time jobs too. Kazuma and, Kazuma and Darkness are at the, where are they? Convenience store. That's where they are. And you're doing that. Subaru, though, this is the more important one. Subaru's at karaoke and he has a fun little scene with the Pleiades maze. More importantly, though, the food gets stolen. What does the food get stolen by? It's a blue slime. A blue slime. Huh. Now, I will try to remember this. I don't remember any of the Pleiades maids having slime powers. So, did they just add Rimuru in as well from slime? I don't have pictures. There's a picture of the slime napping. It's not a very good picture, but I got it in motion. But yeah, I mean, why would they do a slime if it wasn't? Like, it could have been anything, you know? Like I said, I'm less locked in on this one than I am on Rista, but absolute insanity is essentially where I'm at. If that's real, then that brings us up to, what, 7 series? Like, that's... From now on, from the next, what we got, like 4 episodes, I'm going to be keeping my eye out now. Like, now they've done this, I'm going to be looking behind trees and stuff. But anyway, there's also, after this, there's a funny scene where Yun is in the karaoke room by herself. I say funny, of course I felt bad for her. After this, they buy the 3,000 yen item the butcher brings. It's just big food, basically, is what the expensive one is. It's just big food. So Visha's eating that, and everyone's like, you know what, the rest of us will keep our money. Tanya buys them all some drinks, including Ain's, which is pretty funny, because he's like, you can't drink it, but I'll have it. And then he's like, why are you having it then? He's like, that would be sad. And then basically Kazuma calls Ain's cute, like, and then he's like, don't call me cute. And it's like, it's a funny scene, because it's Ain's and Kazuma, and Ain's could crush Kazuma, let's be real. Unless Kazuma... No, Steel wouldn't work. I was going to say, what if he stole like some of his equipment? But I don't think Steel... I think Ain's would definitely be protected from that. And then Visha's just eating, and everyone's like, how are you eating so much? And I'm the same. How are you eating so... I don't remember that being a character trait in Tanya. Like, to be fair, I don't remember very many of them having proper distinct character traits in the source. But here, I guess they could show off more of the character. And then, yeah, in the post-credits, the Destroyer wakes up. That's less than good. So I guess it's going to destroy the school. Remember from the Season 1 finale, they beat it at the headband game? I forgot what that's called. The headband game, that's what we'll call it. Yeah, it's woken back up, so that's not good. That was the end of the episode. It was a good episode, as I said. Going through it, realised the episode was a lot better than I perhaps thought it was. Mainly because I was just... Not 1, but 2 cameos, potentially. The Rista one, I'm willing to say 100% that was her. Like, with the thing that, like when she I thought it was Philo at first, but then she put the hands for the wristbands, and I was like, no, Philo doesn't have wristbands. And then I, like, just looked, I was like, that looks like bloody Rista. And it was, maybe. It looks like her. Which, honestly, I'm alright with that. Of course, Slime, everyone thought for sure Slime would get in, so that one makes sense. Cautious Hero, I'm alright with that. Yeah. Oh god, what about, what's going to happen when, if and when Aqua and Rista meet? If you've not seen Cautious Hero, Rista's, you know how Aqua's like really dumb? Rista's sort of like that. They're very similar characters, so I guess they're going to explode the world. Maybe they're going to be mean to Ain's for being an undead. Rista's not as anti-undead as Aqua. I could speculate what's going to happen for actually ages, so I'm just going to wrap up here because I don't want to be here for actually ages. Thank you everybody for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a subscribe and comment and all that. Comment what you thought. Did you notice these cameos? If you did, good job. If you didn't, be like, wow, I didn't notice that. Thanks for pointing it out. So yeah, that's pre-hype. I will see you next week for another episode of this. We're going to be cameo spotting now. See you guys next time, and bye guys.